We're going to go ahead and do game number 15 of Jeopardy for the SNES, in which so far we've made $766,473. We've won more than $750,000. Let's see if we break $800,000 this game. I'm taking this game to the bank. Here we go. Time for Jeopardy. We're going to be dealing with New Orleans, saintly cities, drama, comic strips, fathers, and finally, birds. We've had some of these categories recently, so we should do really well in a couple of them. But we're going to start with birds for 100.
The answer is...
Today, Alcatraz hosts the world's 6th largest colony of these seabirds. What are goals? Birds 200.
The answer is...
Of a covey, the cover, or covet. The one that's a group of partridges. What's a... Oh, Jim, you beat me to the buzzer! Oh, he doesn't know! Don't mind if I do. What's a covey? I'm sorry, Jim, but I got 2 words for you. You fail. Let's have birds for 300, please.
The answer is...
This process of cleaning and smoothing feathers with their bills is to birds what primping is to people. What is preening? Come on now. We'll have birds for 400.
The answer is...
New species of this nocturnal predator are still being discovered at the rate of 1 every decade. What are owls? Birds for 500.
The answer is...
Stubborn albatrosses that had to be removed from airstrips at Midway Island were nicknamed this. What are loony birds? Oh, that's wrong. I think I just figured it out. Goonie birds, not loony birds. That's alright. Had the right idea though, but Jenny gets the 500 and she makes the next selection, which is fathers 100. Alright, we'll do well in this category. This actor, the father of triplets, was just a boy on the Waltons, who is Richard Thomas. Yeah, we're going to do well in this category, I know that. Let's have fathers for 200.
The answer is...
He was a mother of invention, but father to Moon Unit and Dweezil, who is Frank Zappa. Come on now. Oh, come on, you little herpaderp. Not Frank Zara, Frank Zappa. Let's have fathers 300.
The answer is...
He shows up for New Year's with an hourglass and a scythe, who is Father Time. Kind of think, but I think we had the fathers category in the previous game, or so. We'll have to check the tapes later. Fathers for 400. All in, please. Percy Kilbride played him in a series of rural comedies. Who was Pa Kettle? There we go. Fathers for 500, please.
The answer is...
He was father to Queen Elizabeth I. It was Henry VIII. Up to $2,700. My next choice will be comic strips 100.
The answer is...
Jim Davis named this cat after his grandfather, not the 20th president, who is Garfield, who happens to be my favorite comic strip character. Comic strips 200.
The answer is...
John Steinbeck wrote the preface of a book about this Al Cap character. It was Lil Abner. Hey, Tiger. Let's have comic strips 300.
The answer is...
Standard comment of Little Orphan Annie's dog, Sandy. What is ARF? Comic strips 400, please.
The answer is.
His favorite mode of transport was his dinosaur named Dinny. Who's Eliu? We're well on our way to breaking 800 grand in cash. 500 comic strips, please.
The answer is.
During the Depression, she sold apples on the street, but now she gives only free advice. Jim. Mary Worth is her name. Three categories left. Drama 100.
The answer is.
Medieval mystery plays often dealt with events taken from this book. And Jim locked me out of the buzzer again. The Bible. I knew it. Did you know that, Tiger? Me too. St. Louis City's 100. We should do good here.
The answer is.
Minneapolis is twinned. It's the capital of Minnesota. I better be buzzing on this one. What is St. Paul? St. Louis City's for 200, please.
The answer is.
California Mission Town, which is the annual destination for famed swallows. What is San Juan Capistrano? St. Louis City's for 300.
The answer is.
The 8th most populous city in the world. It was once the capital of Brazil. What is Sao Paulo? St. Louis City's 400, please.
The answer is.
Capital of the Dominican Republic and reputed site of Columbus's tomb. What is Santo Domingo? St. Louis City's 500, please.
The answer is.
The poshest of all ski resorts. What is St. Moritz? Let's go back to drama for 200, please.
The answer is.
The musical form debuted in the 16th century, and some say the first production was called Daphne. What is opera? That's right. Drama 300.
The answer is.
Author of Cyrano de Bergerac, Edmond Ronstadt wrote at least 3 plays for this French actress. Who's Sarah Bernhardt? Drama 400.
The answer is.
Act 2 of the Shaw play opens at a Salvation Army shelter. Jim. Major Barbara. Jim doubles his money to 800 and takes second place for right now. You want to finish drama, Jim? Yes, okay, here we go.
The answer is.
August Strindberg, noted for the Ghost Sonata, has been called this country's greatest dramatist. Oh. And the country is Sweden. Now Jenny doubles her money and she takes second place. And all that's left is New Orleans. We're going to the $100 clue first.
The answer is.
Fat Tuesday festivities. What is Mardi Gras? $200.
The answer is.
A section of the city called Algiers is located on the west bank of this river. What is the Mississippi? $300.
The answer is.
Parade of Jazz played by Al Hurt and Pete Fountain. What is Dixieland Jazz? $400.
The answer is.
Stadium where the Saints go marching in. What is the Superdome? Louisiana Superdome. Now the last clue.
The answer is.
The French Quarter's coffee made with this root is bitter but smooth. What is chicory? That's right. I have 7,200. Jenny 1,000. Jim 800. So Jim is going first in Double Jeopardy. We're off. We ran off again in the Jeopardy round. So let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy. Whew. Let's take a look at the categories.
Here are the categories.
We have, starts with the letter M, Sport of Kings, Parades, Railroad, Human Vision, and finally, Singers Autobiographies. Alright. I'll leave the categories alone and we'll get this party started with Double Jeopardy. We're starting with Sport of Kings for 200.
The answer is.
Nicknamed the Shoe, he holds the record for single season wins. Oh, Jim beat me to the buzzer. Willie Shoemaker, I knew that one. Doggone it. But he's tied with Jenny for second place right now. They each have $1,000. Let's keep going. How about Human Vision for 200?
The answer is.
People with this deficiency get mad and can't see red. What is colorblindness? I'd like to go back to Sport of Kings for 400.
The answer is.
Type of betting whose name is from the French for mutual stake. What is pari-mutuel? Pari-mutuel, I should say. There we go. 600, same category. Daily double. All of it. The oldest race in the Triple Crown. What is the Belmont Stakes? Oops. Sport of Kings for 800.
The answer is.
A 3/4 mile race is this long in furlongs. What is 6? And Sport of Kings 1,000, please.
The answer is.
In 1919 through 20, this four-legged battleship won 20 of 21 starts. Who was man of war? That's going to put me at $17,400. Human Vision for 400, please.
The answer is.
Snooty specks on a stick. Snooty specks on a stick. Jim. Oh, a lorgnette. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that one. Alright. Railroad, 200.
The answer is.
Office for conductor and living quarters for crew. It is often read. What is a caboose? Oh, railroad for 400, please.
The answer is.
In fiction, espionage and murder plagued its Paris to Istanbul run. What is the Orient Express? Railroad 6.
The answer is.
If you take a chance in Monopoly, you may take a ride on this railroad. What is the Reading Railroad? Let's have railroad for 8.
The answer is.
George Westinghouse invented the air-operated types of these for trains. Type of these for trains, I should say. What are brakes? Railroad 1,000. Dilly double. All of it. It met the Union Pacific at Promontory, Utah in 1869. What was the Central Pacific? I almost said South Pacific, but no, that's Central Pacific. Boom! No more daily doubles. Human vision 600.
The answer is.
Called hyperopia, it's the opposite of myopia. What is farsightedness? Human vision 800.
The answer is.
These were first made in 1887 by German physiologist A.E. Fick. Jenny? Contact lenses. Oh, okay. Makes sense. So now Jenny takes second place. She has $1,800, and where are we going? Singer's autobiography is 200.
The answer is.
Back in the saddle again. Okay, I have it between two of them, but I will go with who is Roy Rogers. Let's find out if it is in fact him. It's the other one. Doggone it. Alright, Jenny. Gene Autry is a 50-50. I had a choice and I picked the wrong one. It's Gene Autry. Nonetheless, Jenny has $2,000 and she makes the next selection as we continue. Human vision 1,000.
The answer is.
You have to keep an eye on this MD. What's an ophthalmologist? There we go. Secret autobiographies for 400, please.
The answer is.
Coal miner's daughter was Loretta Lynn. Secret autobiography 600, please.
The answer is.
With love, the man in the straw hat, and I remember it well. Who is Maurice Chevalier? Oh, come on now. Singers' autobiographies for 800.
The answer is.
These sisters titled their book Same Song, Separate Voices. Who are the Lennon sisters? Singers' autobiographies for 1,000.
The answer is.
Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about her romance with Stacy Keach in Trust Your Heart. Who's Judy Collins? Alright, we have two categories left. Which one do I want? I want parades for 200.
The answer is.
1988 was the year of this creature, which traditionally leads the annual Chinese New Year parade. What's the dragon? Parades 400.
The answer is.
Parades on this day might honor Flora, the Roman goddess of spring, or a country's laborers. What is May Day? Parades for 600.
The answer is.
This had to be stoked up for the performance and traditionally came last in the circus parade. What's a calliope? I'll have parades for 800.
The answer is.
For most of its route, the Tournament of Roses parade follows this Pasadena Boulevard. What is Colorado Boulevard? Thousand?
The answer is.
Annual British parade that arose from the need to show mercenary troops which flag to follow. And Jim beat me to the buzzer, but oh well. Dropping the collar, oh well. Starts with them, 200.
The answer is.
Daniel Boone's Cherokee Chum, played by Ed Ames. Oh, come on, Jenny. Why do y'all keep locking me out on the buzzer? Mingo. 400.
The answer is
Planet Flash Gordon saved for the Earth from. I got locked out on the buzzer again. Mongo.
the answer is
Native to India, this tree of the sumac family is prized for its fruit. What's the mango? $800.
the answer is
Goes with Jerry for a T.S. Eliot cat. Oh, Jim locked me out too. Mungo, yep. Let's look at that last clue.
the answer is
When it precedes Kane, it's a dog's world. When it's Mondo, then I'll put me at $46,600. Jim is $3,200, Jenny $2,600. So let's play Final Jeopardy. At this point, if I can hold on to my money, I can take a load of $800,000. That won't be one step closer to $1 million. But let's look at the Final Jeopardy category. It is history. Okay. Well, I feel pretty good about history, so we'll let him go all in. He wasn't appointed Secretary of State until after he had negotiated the Vietnam ceasefire in 1973. And it's Henry Kissinger. Who is Henry Kissinger, I should say? I'm going to end up this game with $93,200. Whew! Where does that put us now? That puts us at $859,673. We're getting closer and closer to $1 million each game. It is, in fact, Henry Kissinger. Here we go. Jenny's right. She's at 4,200. Jim is right. He's at 5,400, and I'm right. So I win the game with $93,200, $859,673 in 15 games. See you all next time, everybody.